Okay.
So you were talking about how the church was set up in Saligaon in these areas, but to shift to a wider track, Father, what are the main tasks in understanding Goan church history today? What are the areas which need to be looked at? If there are some young people coming, what would you advise them to focus on?
To the youngsters, I would advise that they should first, attend to the various things which we have got in the church. First and foremost, we have so many associations that they should be part and parcel of these associations. Come to know the church closer, along with the history of the church. What happens is this: unfortunately, parish priests and others who are coming there to the churches and all do not make an effort to study about the church history of that particular church.
It varies from church
And
to church.
today it is very, very essential when we have the media, when we have the TV and everything. They come and just ask the parish priest when this church was built and all this. And we get a little bit panicky. That is why I said I will do a little bit of historical thing, at least to tell them when the church was established, this and that. This is one aspect. The other aspect of the church in Goa, that they should be, in good company with the Hindus, Muslims, to keep up those ties.
Across communities,
so that they may not be, because there is a danger now, those people coming from outside and all, and they don't understand very much our culture, and they want to dump the culture of theirs, and they're thinking on us. But I think we have got enough of independence to think for ourselves. That is why we are, and many of our Christians who were one of the historically, like Khambe, pillars of the church, on account of some money aspects and all, they have left our church and joined the believers and other sects. And we have got 32 sects in Goa today.
I see.
You see, and so it is in this field that we priests should visit our families, keep this relationship with the parishioners and with others. This has been well done by our pillar fathers.
I see.
They are quite sharp.
I see.
If there is somebody's birthday, they will send a card, or they will remember them at Christmas time. This is not
human touch is like
Now, second thing is this. See, writing about the history and all this such. Now, so many people come to our church every day. Do we have a history of yesterday, for example? If anybody asks, will you kindly tell me how many people came to your church and for what? Why? History is made of these little
incidents, and history is also yesterday in that sense.
Also yesterday to the present.
Correct.
And to take to the future. Correct. So, if we priests are only giving only receipts for the money that has been paid for us,
then we become bureaucrats.
That we become bureaucratic. But there is no history of anything of our people who have come. The parish priests have met these people, and what was the relationship? This is very much.
But Father, actually, the church in Goa has shaped Goan society in a big way, and it has accomplished a lot.
No doubt about
but it is also has a controversial past in the sense that we are connected with colonialism and all that. So as a priest, how do you face up to this?
You see, what has happened is this. See, Portuguese were here for 450 years. And see, and then what happened was this. The mind of the priests and all at that time, when they joined the different orders and all, to study as a diocesan priest, no doubt their minds were formed in that manner.
That thinking, in those times.
In that European missionary aspect.
Correct.
You see, then for 400 years more, these things were carried on in the seminaries and all. You see? And so there were priests who said,
their identification was there.
We identified more with them. And when during the Portuguese time also the priests had a certain aura. You see, anything anything
The priest was the most educated person in the village and most respected.
Most respected, or anything of people because they did not learn very well. They rushed to the parish priest. The parish priest gave them whatever it is. Then there was a regidor. Then there was another doctor. So during my time itself, there was one fellow who knew Portuguese and all, like Vicente Papa and all. We used to go to him if somebody died. At once he used to come there, write about them, send the obituary. Finally, then came our tippery. He was doing such things. And today we have got people. They can directly go to the press, directly go through this.
Even the church came. The church changed after Vatican Council II and things like that. But in Goa, there is a change happening fast. Are the priests changing a lot?
I think now they are. It is already time now that we are following a little bit of a stream. Indian stream, because all our bishops and all are one, and even our bishops are not given important associations and all which are there in their hands. Our Bishop Philip Neri was in charge of the laity. Bishop Rahul was also in charge of another section. So they spoke and they respect the Goan priests and Goan bishops because how many bishops Goa had not given to India?
In fact, Indian Christians, Catholics from Goa have played a big role in other parts of India as well.
Exactly. See, for example, from Saligaon, we have got 6 bishops in India. Died, many of them died. But and then Bishop Eugene D'Souza from Saligaon was called a man who made the council, Vatican Council.
I see.
So, and I have got.
He was from Nagpur, or?
He's from Saligaon.
Yeah, but he was Bishop of
Nagpur.
Bishop of Nagpur.
First Nagpur and then Bhopal.
I see. So he has shaped the Vatican Council.
Yeah, because there is a book by an author from USA who compiled about 20 names of 20 priests, 20 bishops. Out of these, 2 are Goan with Goan relationship. Cardinal Gracious and Eugene D'Souza. And he called man who made the council.
I see. But on the positive side, we've not done enough to look at the contribution of the church to, say, education, healthcare, music in places like Goa.
Now, if you see, Frederick, how many schools we have got? We have got more schools, diocesan schools, rather than other schools. So this is an offshoot.
In terms of numbers of students, at least.
Yes, exactly. Then we have got famous colleges, St. David's colleges, then
hospitals, healthcare, and so many.
Hospital, healthcare.
Home for the aged.
Done much.
But that is not studied or
the only thing is
acknowledged.
That has to be studied very well. Which was the first school which were all these things, and the historical part of the healthcare.
So you will be doing that for your village, that is Saligaon next, hopefully.
Of course, I have already done something on Saligaon, and you remember.
But the book will be coming out on Saligaon after 30 or 35 years.
With your cooperation, surely we will have a book because as you have felt, we don't have a book now. The one book which came in 1973. Then of course Yuan brought out that part, beautifully done. But a book on Saligaon with the contribution of Saligaon people. This
local history is important in your view.
Yes.
Local history is very important.
Very, very important. Very, very important. And then plus we have got now institutions. Now I have heard you may be knowing better than I because I am not there. There is already a little college in Grand Morod, I heard.
International school.
International school.
Then
we have got our Aula. Okay, still going on.
One last question: why is history important?
Pardon?
History is the past, so why is it important?
See, each person has got its own history. He can write his autobiography.
It's
but
in our
the
genes.
Autobiography of his is something which happened to him. So this is the historical part of this person. And so every person in this world tells us that there is history in him.
It's in our genes and we have to understand it.
Each one of our genes.
We have to understand it.
We have to understand that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.